everybody, and welcome back to our Breakroom Playbook, where we talk about snacks, sips, and all the inside secrets to the breakroom workplace. Today we're joined by a guy who probably knows your computer password better than you do, Christopher Moore, our IT security administrator. Christopher, welcome to our playbook. So we're going to kind of just start it with a little get to know you questions. So if you could just give everyone like your elevator pitch on what is IT security and what exactly is it that you do.
Yeah, so IT security is kind of a broad category. Really, at the end of the day, my goal is to make sure that everybody and all of the technology that's in our workplace continues to work safely and efficiently.
And how did you get into IT security or just IT in general?
Yeah, I've always been a bit of a tinkerer. I've always wanted to fiddle with things and see how it goes together and how it works together. So it was just kind of a natural fit that kind of followed me throughout my career.
What's one myth that you think that you hear a lot from people, or a misconception you hear about IT security from other people in the workplace?
Yeah, I think probably the biggest thing that people kind of misunderstand about IT security is that it's not about necessarily locking down everything and making it complicated and full of friction. It's really about making smart choices and enabling us to move fast and move fast safely within our business.
AI is like a huge thing. It's getting bigger and bigger. How do you see that affecting you and your job in IT security?
IT security is going to be impacted with it, just like the rest of us will in our workplace, and it's a little bit of a cat and mouse game for us. Mm-hmm. You know, we have these folks that are wanting to do things that probably they shouldn't, and they're going to be using AI. And then, in the same time, as defenders, we're going to be also using AI.
Right.
So it's just a matter of who kind of gets there first, and how do we all manage this together.
What is kind of one overall like rule or upgrade that you would like to implement in an office that you think would help across the board?
I think probably the best thing that we could do is if we had passkeys and multi-factor authentication for everything. Mm-hmm. At this point in time, passwords are I don't want to say useless, but they're pretty close to useless.
Fair.
They're very easy to get through, whereas something that's as simple as using your authenticator app, it essentially locks down your account to where it's almost unhackable.
All right, so now we're going to go into a quick Would You Rather Cyber Edition. All right, first thing first, would you rather have to reset your password every single day or never use copy and paste again?
I'm going to be resetting my password every day. I can't. I'd probably be using my copy paste to reset my password. So
fair enough. Alrighty, and would you rather deal with a phishing email scam or spilled coffee on a laptop?
Ooh, I'm gonna have to say phishing. We deal with phishing pretty regularly, whereas coffee on a laptop, I mean that's a done deal. It's over with that.
All right, last one. Would you rather have an unlimited budget for cybersecurity and no snacks in the office, or an unlimited snacks but no IT security budget?
All right. Sorry, y'all. I think most of our departments would do away with snacks for an increased budget.
Are you gonna make us some snacks or bring us anything?
I'll bake muffins.
Chocolate chip's my favorite. So if you hear a company still kind of unsure about investing in their cybersecurity, what's one thing that you would tell them to kind of encourage them to do so?
I would say if technology is important to your business, and if there's things that you couldn't continue to do about your day without the technology in your environment, then cybersecurity is important to your business, and it's important to make sure that you continue to support that and protect the things that matter.
And one last thing, what is one thing that you would like to leave our listeners to kind of take with them from this video?
Cybersecurity is not just a thing that matters in the workplace. It's important to your own home and your own accounts and your own personal information. I mean, we might have a bad day if something happens here. If somebody compromises your identity, you might have a long, bad period.
That's good wisdom to take with us. Christopher, thank you so much for hanging out with us and dropping some serious cyber wisdom for us. And thanks to everybody who tuned in and came back to our Breakroom Playbook. We'll be back soon with more snack stories and smart takes from around the workplace. Until then, stay safe and don't click on anything sketchy.